Hi, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where Jebediah, Bill and Bob are stranded here in our scientific rocket on the moon. And we don't have enough fuel. With this amount of fuel, we can get to that ridge over there. That's it. So, we'll have to rescue him. We have to rescue them. And that's what we're gonna try now. So, if the game loads, we can start building the moon rescuer. We'll have to place one part first. I want it to be... It has a crude capacity of 2. We want to start with this because we want to fly it empty over there. How do they compare by size? Okay, so that's the middle size of those two. Okay. What is the new engine that we just got? The Poodle. I think that's a big one. Yeah, this is the engine for this. Okay. And the other one is also for the big kind. We got another engine. The Bobcat. No, that's for the medium types. For the 1.875 meters. The Skipper's also for this. That's a big engine. Okay. So we'll build our rocket out of that, but that's not what will land there. So we have to try to find either pods, that work. How will we do that? How big is this? This is also a big one. That's a 2.5 meter one. We want something smaller. How about the following? A Mark 1 command pod. And also not only a Mark 1 command pod, but also utility crew cabin. But you will say, how will this land? This will topple over. Yeah, it will. So we'll have to... First we have to put a thermal shield on this, so it will survive going down. We'll have to have parachutes. 2 of them like this. Radial mount parachutes. I want to turn them sideways. Over the center of the mast, please. Yes, okay. Although it's close, yeah. Yeah, it's close, but it's all right. This will land on Kerbal perfectly. So our lander will have radio decouplers. 3 of them. The kind that... maybe the other kind. Not here, over here. We want to make it as easy as possible to come into the rocket, so this way. Few tanks. These ones, they're a bit big, so let's try these. Is this the medium version? That's the small version. And this, okay, these are the 3 only versions we have. Okay. This is such an unruly thing that we'll have to build a protective shell of it, so we don't need no aerodynamic nose cones. We want engines for that. So we could use the Terrier. We don't have the other small engine, yeah. Yeah, so we'll use the Terrier. 665 times 4, it's 2,400. That should be enough for landing, hopefully. The other one only had 1,400. So it would have 1,000 extra left. That would be enough to return to Kerbal. So a bit higher. Bit higher up this way. Where's the center of mass? Okay, this is alright. And we have to have landing struts. These will have auto struts, not to the heaviest part, but to the grandparent part. Yeah, to the middle. Okay, we want SAS. Not electrical, but battery pack is not bad. But we also want the SAS. It's up here with command. No, not the big one, the small one. Oh, actually, I want them under here. What the fuck? Why are you kidding me, game? Put them on top. Fucking kidding me, game. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm already annoyed by not having it work out, but that's alright. Yeah. Can't do that with a 2-stack for whatever reason. What's the center of mass now? It's okay. Okay. So we have a battery, we have that, we want photovoltaic panels, the retractable kind. The retractable kind, but we want them not on the stuff that will re-enter. So we're putting them here. Action groups. Brakes. These. Toggle. So, this. Then we had something on ground. No, it's not ground. It's utility. Yes. We want this to work properly. We already know that it doesn't need to perfectly align for Kerbals to go up that, but... Pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up, put it down. Then we have only one, yeah? Okay. So, this is our landing craft. Do we need anything else? No. We have to be sure that the pilot enters last, so that we can actually pilot the ship from here. I mean, the Hex could fly us home. This should also be alright. Okay. The one below that. Decoupler. TD12. Then... Start retracted. Yeah. And then... We need the adapter. Payload. No, not payload. Structural. the adapter to Rockomax. This one weighs the least. Yeah, let's make it orange. Let's make all of them orange. Can't be painted. This can be painted. Can this be painted? No. Straight white will also work. Work even better even. Okay. So below this adapter must be... Is it payload? Yeah. The protective shell. God damn it, this is not the right diameter. We don't have airstream protection that can be made big enough. Let's see that from above. Hey, hey! Can you please work? Okay, when we're looking from here, I can see that it is big and it might even be big enough. When I try to look from here, it's goddamn freaking going away. So this. Do you want to tell me that's not enough? I mean, that's okay. I'd say that's okay. We have to place the struts in a different way. 3 times symmetry, please. And on the other side too. We put them perpendicular, so here. We need them to be of the right height, so exactly where the thing is. And this needs to be a bit more down. This doesn't look very stable. So they need it to be at least 1 point further out. Both of them. Yeah, this will work. So I have them retract and retract. And let's see if we can do the stupid protective cone around them. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. So we have the thing that we want at the top of the rescuer. This weighs now 12 tons. Yeah, the other one weighed 17 tons. And had about half as much fuel. Okay. Good. So let's now start with the big ends. The big engines and the big fuel tanks. We want the big ones. This is one. This is not one. This is one. This is one. They all have the same size, yeah? Okay. So let's see, this whole, it's 1440 is double of this, okay. And the engine that we'll take is the one with the best vacuum thrust. With the vacuum ISP, I mean, we have to take one of these 3. 350 vacuum ISP. Yeah, that's a good vacuum ISP. So we're taking the Poodle. So this is the thing that will, these 593, which we'll have to multiply by 4, so another 2000 will only be engaged once we're in vacuum. I mean, this hard edge wouldn't be necessary and would look way better if we didn't do it, but it doesn't matter with the aerodynamics. So I'm gonna take a big decoupler. We need a 25 decoupler, this one. And then we want big rocket. Big rocket says, what's this? No. It says, we want this. 2 of them. With good radial decouplers. 2-fold symmetry, because I don't want them to be always symmetry working like stupid. You'll see in a second what I'm meaning. No, not there. Can you please take it in the middle? Okay. We want wait, can we take this part and make it again? Yeah. This should be alright. Yeah, that's this about the height we need. We just need the exact same height again for it to work. So, do we have the really big nose cone? No, but we might have an adapter. The nose cones, let's look at it. Big nose cone, no. Bigger nose cone. Yeah, we have it. Weighs only 200 kilograms. That's okay. So we have this. We want this all to be strutted to the grandparent part. And this to be strutted to the grandparent part, please. Okay. We want this down here to be strutted to the root. And this up here also be strutted to the root. Okay. So engines. So these ones we'll use to come out of the atmosphere. So we need atmospheric and vacuum usage. So the skipper should be fine. And this one is also fine. This has way more power. Look how much money we're giving away just to build the stupid rocket that saves our Kerbals, because I don't want to give up on them. What an idiot I am, yeah? Fuel tanks. Make the external fuel tanks. So you over there. You over there. So, okay. These 4 and the one down there all together, yeah. Then this is exactly the wrong way around. So we want to do it this way. All of them. Then we'll get rid of that one. We'll have another 15k left in here until they get thrown away. Then we'll have another 16k, 1600 left in here until that gets thrown away, and then we have 600 times 4, so 2400 with that one. This is way too much. This is a rocket to reach Duna. This rocket that I'm now making up here is enough to reach Duna. At the start we have 900 meters per second with, I don't know what the thrust is of this. We may want to try to start without solid fuel boosters. How expensive are the big ones? 24 tons, 50 tons. 670 kilonewtons, 1300 kilonewtons. How? What is this thing? We'll need to have a look at this. Yeah, that's not a... Let's use the kickbacks if we use anything at all. So we want radio decoupler, 4-fold symmetry. Okay, doesn't work. Want to use radio decouplers up here in the middle. If we can. That doesn't look like the middle to me. But it is. Yeah, that should be the middle. The same height over here. And we're using the kickback boosters. This is way too much. This is wasting so much fuel. I'm gonna try starting without a solid fuel booster. I mean, the solid fuel boosters are more cost efficient. Like the big one, what does it cost? Like 6,000? This one costs 5,300, and then we have 2 of the big tanks attached to it, which cost 3, so it's costing 11,300. How much do they do? I mean, if I add them now, 290. Okay, let's hope that we can reach space with this big one. Where's the structural thingy? It's over here. We want maybe 2, maybe more. We just have a small SAS to do this. Can the skipper... Fucking kidding me. Fucking kidding me. Stay there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. It has vectoring. That's what I... So. If I'm now clicking right click, it works every time that it stays. Until it doesn't. But sometimes it just doesn't work. Weird. This has... Who cares for coloring? This is a white colored rocket. That's fine. We could start if the staging wasn't all messed up. These and these 5. Then those 2 away. Then those 2 away. Then that away. At the same time as that goes away, we're gonna start our poodle. This is always a thing, like the put stuff away thing. I'm not interested in that. We want to have the drogue chutes first. I can't see what the drogue chutes are. They are the lower ones. Yeah, they're the small ones here. First the drogue chutes, then the big chutes. Get rid of those 3. We activate those 3. The moment we get rid of the rocket below. Okay. Let's save this as Lunar Rescuer. Save that. Also crew. He didn't autofill, that's good. Because he knows that the hex is the parent part. Okay, we're gonna take a short break and then we're gonna try starting this thing. 80,000. I must be an idiot. 80,000 for those fuckers that stood around there, standing around there and doing nothing. Can't they swim back? I can take my break later. Let's Just try to launch this. Craft is too heavy. Launchpad can't support vessels heavier than 140 tons of Lunar Rescue. Total mass is 2229. Launchpad can't support me. This is heavier than the other rocket. If that's the case, let's just try to get rid of this and build our struts. Whoop, our struts over here. This maybe won't work. Do it like this. And then that's already way better. These are overpowered. Let's put them away. These are overpowered. Let's put forward symmetry, kickback boosters on this thing. I was already way overdoing it. Kickback boosters. There they are. I like the name. Auto thrust to grandparent part, which is the heaviest part, but okay. We could do nose cones. These ones. And then we want wings. 4 of them over here. Okay, that helps us steering in the atmosphere and being stable in the atmosphere. And then we need the landing struts. They cost nothing. Yeah, 200. I know that you can start with only one, but who cares? They're not expensive. This already costs only 47,000 instead of 80,000. And I don't think we lost much by doing it this way. Not much, but the staging. God damn it. And this is this. Then we'll get rid of that. And he says that we have 2,500 delta V in these two stages together. When we get rid of that, we still have 593 here, but with a good vacuum ISP. 2,500 meters per second is exactly what we need. It's around what we need for the Kerbal orbit. Because Kerbal is moving with us, we need 200 less than the 2,500 we need to reach, so we need 2,300. But we're fighting against gravity, so it's a bit this and that, bit of this and that. Okay, let's try it like this. We have to upgrade the launch pad. Yeah, we would have had to do that at some point regardless. We only have a part support of 255. How many parts are we using? 10? Yeah, like 60. So the part limit is way... Okay. Yeah, can't send 255 parts. For what would I even need that? I'm thinking of the space station designs that I have in mind, and they don't need 250 parts, and they will be sent into space and with different rockets and docked together in space. So I think they are talking about rockets that fly directly to Jewel or something, or to Elo. Okay. Did it put crew members in? No. Okay, let's try to launch this. Let's see if this is as much a catastrophe as the last one. I'll only meet you during my flight whenever something interesting happens. Like the launch. I didn't put in an antenna. We see how it goes. Signal strength is still good, but we're flying a probe. We're flying a probe, and I didn't put in an antenna. Solid. Oh god, let's just see how long the solid fuel lasts. And look at our ridiculous rocket. By the way, normally you don't send a thing like that's that big. You don't send it in one piece. You building it in space. Let's revert that flight to launch, because I think something went wrong there. I could have sworn that we had put in a skipper engine, and all of a sudden there was none. We'll just have to retry that. Okay, yeah, that was it. I had to go full throttle the moment the things go away. We want to be further down with our nose, not too much down, but a bit down, because we're already at 45,000 with our apoapsis. This is like the biggest engine we've had with this so far. I mean, it's ridiculously expensive. And we reach space with our rocket, and it's almost fully blown out, and now we have only our vacuum engine. Great, so get rid of this and toggle the brake action group so that we get our solar panels working the moment we come into the sun. Oh, look how much vectoring they have. They're great. You can really see the vectoring they have. That's big. That's why there are two of them. Of course. We have a periapsis. And we have an orbit. Okay. Okay, there are the kick. These are the kickback boosters. This is the skipper engine, and we can now go towards the moon. The moon set as target. Now we need to wait for one complete thing. So let's add maneuver here. Oop, that's too much. A periapsis of 300,000, that's alright. We need to land somewhere close by. So we need enough fuel to have that all work out. Okay, we don't have solar energy right now, but we will when we do the burn. So we are directed towards the maneuver point. That's good. Okay, so let's 26 minutes to the burn. That's after the burn. Warp here. This looks way more than a normal rocket than the last one. It was so big, I'm still surprised it didn't topple over. let's fast forward a bit. A little bit of maneuvering again. Okay. And we can fire our engines in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I like the Poodle. It's way easier to control than most of the others. I hope that I have probe control over there. Full probe control, direct connection to Space Center, cannot transmit signs because we don't have an antenna. Actually, we can already toggle the gear group because we don't have any atmospheres to worry about. This might shear the moment we accelerate. So no, we decouple over here. This is where the decoupling is. That's not a crew hatch. The crew hatch is over there. Ah, yeah, this thing has a crew hatch at the bottom that you can't use. So we just burned stupidly our maneuver and didn't even look at what we were doing there. Now we're going prograde. And we're nearing. So we have to make the most perfectly possible apoapsis that we can. That's our moon encounter with an Kerbal apoapsis? We want a periapsis. Aha. That's 1-5, 1-4, 1-3, 1-2, 1-1, 1-9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's okay. That's an okay-ish orbit around, not orbit, rendezvous with the moon. So now we don't want to go over here to a new periapsis or something like that. We want to go to our moon rendezvous, which should be, it's on this one, 5 hours. 5 hours is okay. Okay, we'll look at that. We already almost have something like an orbit. We're flinging around the moon already. That's great. That's really great. We'll need retrograde in a second. The moon encounter is over there. We still have full... no, we don't have full signal strength. But this one should have. And we can communicate via the relay, can't we? Okay. That's almost a good orbit. How much do we have to break? Like not at all. Like something about 90. That's an 8-second burn at the periapsis. A minimum of 8 seconds. So let's just warp here. And get rid of that maneuver. Auto time mode comes it? Why that? Warp here. So we're nearing the periapsis. We are still not in low orbit, so everything's fine. This periapsis, we don't want it to be too low. So we'll just warp there again. And make the orbit lower, way lower. Like way lower.